Dear friends, it is continuation of the talk 7, and it will be marked as talk 7b. I promised to this time introduce you to the practice of unblocking our wisdom. And I will do it. But first, a few words of very simple background. We unblock our wisdom by allowing our mind to be freer of beliefs. And beliefs simply comes from our memory. There's nothing mysterious about them. And as everything in our memory, it's naturally the biological process. It fades away unless it is reinforced, revitalized. And that happens when we think about something. If we will remember everything which we experience, we couldn't live. It will be an overload. We remember things which we consider for this or other reason important, and we were thinking about it, telling others, telling ourselves. So the way to which this particular method uses is to think less. Simply think less. Think when it is needed. And when it's not needed, rest. And strangely enough, we can do many things and rest our mind. We rest mind. The body could be active. It is active. Our heart beats, we breathe. But our mind can rest. Rest of thoughts. As simple as that. The thoughts are not needed. They arise as reaction to something. Every thought, single solitary thought, arises a reaction to something. To perception, to flash of memory, or to the another thoughts which invokes it. So when we rest, the thoughts have nothing to invoke them. Well, you could say it's the easiest thing in the world. It is, and you are right. Resting is very easy, but we are not used to rest. Our mind is used to be incredibly busy thinking. So this practice is simply allowing our mind to rest. And when it rests, slowly wisdom become unblocked and appears. So it's I think all for a moment needed to introduce you. I will do it very simply. I will experience it myself, and we can join me you look at me, and somehow, what's called magically, but it's obviously magic, is simply a kind of physics which we don't yet understand, so we call magically, it may transfer to you, and you will be rest together with this picture which you will be watching, because I will be at that time doing something else. Okay, so without more to add, I start resting my mind. Okay, that was it. If you felt something, that is great, and you can do it on your own. Without me, I am not needed for it. You do it. Just sit quietly, and when the thought appears, you just know it's an energy. You don't have to continue it. You just keep resting. It appears, you keep resting. That's simple. Do it as long as you want. Longer the better. But no rules. And if you didn't feel particularly anything, I promise to do it again during the future talks, and again and again. So eventually everybody will get it. Maybe you already got it. Maybe you knew it before I was talking. Oh, one thing. If you did in your life some sort of meditation, etc., don't mix it. Don't mix it. You can do it. I am not saying to do it or not to do it, but don't fiddle with your mind. Just rest. Don't be mindful. Don't be aware. Don't contemplate. Don't think. Don't scan your body. Nothing. Just rest. Give your mind a rest. That's simple. Rest. Okay, and now is a message for the people who watch me on YouTube, who are not receiving email, because I have email list and write to certain people. Those who are not, I suggest to find my email address on the site, which is called wisdom-society.org. There is an article vision, and at the end is my email, and there will be all the talks also which I record. You can find them. If you don't like to go to YouTube, you could do it there. Okay, my friends, so that is everything for today. And, well, we'll see you soon. Goodbye.